Hey everybody, on this episode we talk about pre-Heroes Con and some of my picks for CBC. Let's see what I got. Hey everybody, my name is Rich and welcome to Big Nasty Comics. And today is might be a little bit of a long one, more than normal, but I kind of want to go over my game plan for Heroes Con and the CBC Awards. Kind of be open and honest about who I'm voting for and nominating to be voted for. But yeah, anyway, so let's get to it. Got a few books I want to kind of show off that I picked up this weekend too. So let's do the CBC Awards first. And these I've pondered over and pondered over and pondered over. And you know, with the way the things are, and I'm not trying to criticize or anything by any means, but you know, I did that little promotional button experiment thing and it shot me up on subs. So now even though I'm under 6 months, I am eliminated from like the first 2 tiers to be nominated for anything. So, which is fine. It's cool. Like I've said before, if you see my live streams and stuff, that I'm happy that if people just watch my content, like my content, watch my show, sub to my channel, you know. But anyway, let's get to the list and see best comic show. You know, it's tier 1 is under 500 subs, so you know, thinking about it stuff, and I put Nate Hall Yeah Comics. You know, he's very entertaining to watch. His videos is what I kind of strive to be like. He's one of the reasons why I'm doing this and have gotten into this, you know, and everything. He's one of the first guys that I reached out to talk to about starting a channel and stuff. And yeah. But his content is really good. He does a way better job than he gives himself credit for. His interviews and stuff are really excellent. He's a great interviewer. So, and then it's best informative. You know, for under 500, I went with Up and Atom, you know, comics. He has a very good collection of art and books, and is very knowledgeable of a lot of things. If I have a question about a book, I'll shoot him a text or something, you know, and when he's in our live streams, he's usually the guy that can figure out who we're talking about or whatever question needs to be answered pretty quickly. So, you know, I enjoy his videos and always look forward to more. Then I got best entertaining content. You know, well, to me, that's comics with Stevie D. I've said it before, you know, if you very low key, very but done with heart and just for the love of comics, man. You can just tell when he does his videos, plays his trumpet and everything, you know. So to me, he's very entertaining watching his videos. So if you're not checking him out, check him out. Comics with Stevie D. Then most engaging host, I picked Eric at Side Quest Comics. He always tries to come up with different ways to engage his guests and with more than just questions as far as, you know, comic questions and stuff. He comes up with these little contests or little games and stuff. So to me, it's very engaging, you know. So, and then best new channel. Well, you know, Chanko, my buddy Chanko. So he pumps out like a video about every other day. Very informative, very, you know, has the videos he puts out are very I think Barry's going to be the word of the day. But yeah, but it's trying to search for the words, but you know, he's very knowledgeable and very entertaining. And you know, as far as new people on the scene other than myself, you know, Chaco is getting my vote. So, and then we got a blank for best comic show, which is the tier 2, the 500 to 1,000. And then I went to best live stream. This one I had to think about and everything, look around, and then it dawned on me. I was like, Matt Likes Comics, the Sunday Superman show. I mean, you can't, it's, like I said, it's very good content, very good show. So, engaging in the guests and showing off books, and it's just highly entertaining to me. I love it. So, then for best info content, you know, it's Matt Likes Comics. You know, that's a twofer. I should have mentioned that there is a couple people on here that I did do twice. And Matt, you know, is an encyclopedia when it comes to DC knowledge, man. I mean, I don't know how you can't learn something or couldn't learn something from watching his videos. You're definitely going to. So then, best entertaining content, I went with Dope Comics, man. Dope, same thing. Very entertaining, very, 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 very entertaining. Love his picks of the week and his battles and his, you know, just the way he does his videos is how I've always wanted to do my videos. And like I said, what I strive to be, hopefully trying to be better as time goes on, and you learn more, you know, that's what I'm hoping. Okay, then that brings us to the 1,000 to 2,000 tier. Let's see here. Yep, okay. Best comic book show. I went with the Immortal Biggie Shack. You know, I enjoy his shows that he does. He does lives every day. So, I mean, I should be in there in the live stream part, but you know, best live stream. You know, I really am happy with, you know, everybody that watches my videos and engaging. And like I said, that's why I keep saying I want everybody to have fun with picking these CBC award nominations. So for best live stream, you know, heck, I toot my own horn, toot me and Chaco's horns. Well, not toot Chaco's horns, but toot my own horn. But you know, it's Chaco and Big Nasty, or Big Nasty and Chaco's live show for best live stream. We're young and our show is very much a baby, infant, but you know, I think we do a pretty good job. Best info content, that's a blank one. Best entertaining content, that's a blank one, just for now, until I can maybe figure something else out. Most engaging host. It's got, to me, it's Garage Geek, man. The man collects comics, he collects records, he collects whatever he likes, and he talks about them, and he's very entertaining and engaging. And when he's talking about the stuff that he collects from that past week, it might be a movie he's seen, or books he's bought, record he's bought, you know, places he's been. So it's really cool. Biggest channel supporter. You know, much love to Richard and Christina, you know, but it's got to go to JSS, man. My man is all over the place and does a heck of a job as a moderator, and just continues to give everybody support that he can give. You know, it's amazing, and I appreciate it, everything that you do for us and me, JSS. Best on-screen present, that's another blank one. Favorite community artist. Well, my favorite community artist is Up and Atom. I mean, how can you? I brag about this as much as I can possibly brag about, man. I mean, that thing is just so badass. This is Atom at Up and Atom Comics. You cannot beat that. So that gets my nomination for that. And then let's see, where am I at? Best short form content. Another blank. I'm not sure about it, you know, so we'll see. And best review comic, the same thing. I'm not 100% sure. Best statue or toy review, unboxing and stuff. Mad Spidey, man. Check his videos out. You won't be disappointed. Then let's see, we get to, this is the open end field, you know, type thing. So now it's best cleaning and restoration. My boy Johnny's comic stuff. Very knowledgeable, very helpful to everybody in the community. Yeah, enjoyable to watch. He does his little Sunday live show stream, you know, cleaning and gives pointers and talks about different techniques and everything. I mean, that's my man. And then let's see, best spec content. Dave, it's still only 35 cents. Again, there's certain words that are being repeated more and more, but yeah, Dave is Dave, man. He's very, very entertaining and knowledgeable. All right, and then it's the most innovative content. It's going to Colossus Collector, man. Colossus Collector, Ryan. The stuff he's done there, man, is just, you know, some of the effects, like the one where he put everybody's faces on the in-game scene, dude. That was just phenomenal. I love that. It was that was so funny. It's just so cool, so badass. So then let's see, you go to best tour video. I'm not sure yet. I might put myself, you know, why not? I don't know. Best comedic is Dope Comics. You know, Dope, just a funny man. Like I said, the little snippets he puts in there and stuff is just right. I love that style, video editing stuff. But and then you got the comic book community channel of the year. This one, man, I thought about it, and I want it to go to Brandon, man, of Mon Comics. That's who I'm going to nominate. You know, he's put a lot of hard work in over the last couple years and stuff, and it's paid off, and his sub count's up there and everything, and his quality of videos, and just I look forward to every one that he puts out. So that's whose game I vote for that. And then the Hall of Fame, Comic Book Community Hall of Fame. It's got to go to Alan, man. Alan of Comic Collector Geek. He's been doing this for like 5 years, and just a wealth of knowledge, just unbelievable. And just like that, that take care of the CBCA awards as of now. You know. Okay, everybody, I'm going to talk about Heroes Con. Man, I could not be more excited. Try to come up with a game plan, and my game plan is I still don't have a game plan. But no, I mean, to a point, I do and I don't. There's certain little books I want to try to find, you know. I need 3 books to finish off the Marvel anniversary border, you know, the ones that had the border, anniversary border edition. I need the Ewoks, the Muppet Babies, and the Care Bears. And and also I need Conan the King. But if I can find those, that's great, you know, no biggie. I know those are the hard ones to find, but that's basically it as far as what I'm really looking for, other than just a few other odds and end books here and there, you know, on my list. But I'm mainly going down just to have fun and hang with people and meet people, and yeah, and you know, and of course, you know, I've got a small list here of names for like signatures and stuff, but the main one I want to get is Roy Thomas. I want to get my Conan #1 signed. My buddy Johnny, man, he cleaned and pressed it for me real good and went ahead and made me one of those cutout bags, you know, signature bag type things. So it's in a Mylar on top of that. So get Roy Thomas to sign that sucker, and then I'm gonna take it back to CGC and have them, you know, do their thing. Which, yeah, I'm not a big slab guy, but you know, I think it would, I definitely want to encase it, and it'll be a book I'll never get rid of. So, and then I wanted something corny or something to, you know, to get Roy to sign. And I Captain Glory, I got a couple other goofy little books like that I'm thinking about taking down, you know, have him sign that and see what he says, because it's at the bottom there, it says "Together Again, Roy Thomas and Steve Ditko," you know, so one of their stories in there. But and then, you know, like I said, some backup. I'm not going to be trying to stand in line too much, but in case some other, you know, artists and stuff like that aren't, their lines aren't real long or anything like that, you know, I'm gonna, I've got a backup list. You know, take some books down. If I see that their lines aren't that bad or whatever, I can jump in and get, you know, a signature. That'd be great, you know, but who knows? I'm sure they'll probably all be pretty busy. But like Mike Barron, I'd love to get my Badger #1. Yeah, get my Badger #1 signed. You know, I know K-Mun is scoffing at that, but love you, K-Mun. And Daniel Warren Johnson, I still haven't picked out any books yet. You know, I might do, you know, Transformers or something like that, but I've got Do a Power Bomb and a few of his earlier works. I wouldn't mind trying to get him to sign, but I'm sure his line will be out the door and around the building. And then I got Dennis Cowan, you know, my main man here. This is my favorite DC character. You guys did already know that. You know, I've said it a lot here and there, but but yeah, this is my original copy from when I was a kid, man, and teenager. You know, that's when this series came out, and it's not in the best condition, you know, especially being a black border, you know, black book like this. You know, it's got a lot of spine ticks in it and stuff, but it's my original copy, so it's going to mean the most to me to have him sign this if I can. It's a #2, pretty close under Roy Thomas. You know, Roy Thomas is a must, but this is priority #2. Let's call it that. And then I figure, you know, if, you know, David Finch ain't too busy, this is one of the books. I got a couple other ones too I need to dig out, but this one right here, I love this cover, man. Bullseye is probably one of my favorite villains. You know, everybody has their favorites, you know, heroes and villains and stuff. Well, Bullseye is one of my favorite villains. You know, and David Finch, he just he knocks it out of the park, man. How creepy that he makes him look in this thing, man. It's just so unhinged of a picture, you know, or an image, you know, of an image. But and then yeah, then I got, you know, different people, you know, like Adam Hughes and Jim Starlin. You know, I've got some books of those. I'm gonna pull out, you know, the Jim Starlin books. It's hard telling what I'll try to figure out. I'll look through my stack through my collection and see what I can find. But yeah, I just mainly just want to go down and have fun and just, man, I may never get to do this again. I'm hoping I can, or hopefully, I'm hoping that it's the start of something new and be able something to do every year. But you just never know. So there, said that enough in this video. I can already tell. But so that's about it. It's going to be so much fun just meeting other content creators, and anybody else that wants to come up and say hi, and if if someone knows me at all or whatever, or any of that, I would just I'm just going to be in awe the whole time I'm down there. I'm going to be a big dork and probably be laughing like a hyena a lot, and just having a good time. That's what it's all about. But so with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and stop rambling around and stuff. And like I said, get you don't see CBCAwards.org. I'll put that up here, and vote. Have fun with it and vote. Nominate some people. Have some fun. Pick who you like. Pick who you like. Who you watch, and then go from there. But like I said, I'm gonna get off here and keep rambling. So like I always say, man, keep buying and reading comics. Thanks for watching. And